shit. Oh god. I'm gonna I'm gonna read it like number 9, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus on top of your lettuce. Can I tell you y'all smithin'? Sure. Sure, we're smithin'. Someone DM me when you're finished. Oh my god, hi Candy. Wait, do I have you as my... God damn it, I can't. Hi, I'm gonna be reading a KC fanfic that I've written. It's not done yet, but I'm gonna be reading, so everyone shut up. Shut up. I'm just kidding. Nobody shut up, please. I don't want people to be quiet. I get lonely. Anyways. Time to read it. The love of an eclipsed moon. You guys read the tags, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, tee. I moved. Slay. Anyways. You were curious on this date you were gonna go on. You were horribly inexperienced with dating, so you asked your friends how to go about it. Friend's name had suggested dating apps, and that's how you stumbled upon Tinder. To be fair, everyone you had matched with was either was a creep, didn't match your vibes, or just wanted to hook up. You're eventually going to give up on the whole online dating thing till you saw a person who caught your interest. It was a picture of a moon-faced robot. Cosplayer, maybe? All the profile said was his name, height, and location. KC, about 14 feet, and insert location. Okay. Disappears. No, Candy, come back. No, Candy, come back. Candy left. Damn. Cries cutely. Anyways, welcome back, Moondrunk. Anyways, I'm gonna continue reading now. Yo. You honestly didn't know how to react to such a bizarre profile, but you found yourself swiping right. And now here you are, about a month later, going to meet this mysterious KC dude. From all your messages together, he was a nice-sounding guy. He didn't seem the murderous type, but you could never be too sure. So when you two finally decided to meet up, you decided on a place familiar to you, told everyone you knew your location, just in case this dude actually did try to do something. You two had agreed to go to just a small cafe. It was a kind of cat cafe that you liked going to every now and again because of their chubby, fluffy cats and really good coffee. You arrived at the familiar Gato y cafe doors. As you entered, the bell connected to the doors chimed. You were immediately greeted with a mix of butterscotch, coffee, and sugar cookies. The cafe always had such interesting smells every season. You headed toward the counter to order your usual. You looked around and checked your messages to tell Casey that you were here. The person at the front counter came with your coffee. You paid them and thanked them. You went to sit at a small 2-seated table next to a window near the front door. You looked at your phone while you waited for your date. You actually didn't know what the guy looked like other than his profile picture, which you just figured was a silly thing to attract people. Insert ding noise. This is getting good. Shut up. So the warning a while ago, and now I'm interested. Oh, God. The bell from the front doors went off, and you looked up from your phone. You almost nearly choked on your coffee. Holy shit. It was a tall, slender robot dude. He looked kind of like those kids' robots from the Pizzaplex. What were their names again? Hawaiian? You snapped out of your thoughts when you heard a low, almost rough, but soft voice call your name. You looked up and were met with soft vermilion-colored eyes. Are you Hawaiian? They spoke again. You just stared at them. He was wearing a dark blue, purplish beanie with yellow stars all over it. His face was a half-crescent moon shape, while the other part that wasn't in the crescent was a soft purple color. They seemed to have some sense of style. He was wearing a long-sleeved, striped shirt. That's not supposed to say bearded, it's supposed to be striped. Shirt with a cross-hatched scarlet sweater vest. He also had some flowy-looking blue pants that had a rounded shaped pattern at the bottom. He finally came back to reality and immediately apologized. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. I'm Ryan. Are you Casey? You said, trying to make sure you didn't offend the poor dude. He nodded and smiled softly. It's quite alright. I don't mind the stares. I get how I look is quite interesting to many. I mean, it's not every day you go on a date with a celestial-looking animatronic. he said, sitting down in the chair across from you. You kind of felt more guilty now. He apologized again and tried changing to the subject of the messages you two shared together. Goes back to read. Okay, the baby. I hate you so much, Milk. This is a nice bedtime story. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of you like that. I just like reading shit in weird voices. Huh. Anyways, continuing. Wow. You two talked for what felt like hours, mostly about each other and sometimes to the cats too that came to nip at you guys. He was so human, not only with his words, but his movements and emotions. It felt unreal. Times you forgot that he was an animatronic. After at least 2 hours later, you noticed that it was getting dark as the sun was going down. Casey looked out the window and then back to you. Oh my, it's getting quite late. I think we should part ways for now. I wouldn't want you to have to walk home in the dark, he said softly, standing up from his seat and readjusting his sweater and brushing off whatever dust or cat hair he had on himself. You stood up as well and smiled softly. Yeah, hey, Casey? He looked at you, his vermilion eyes seeming to dim to a soft coral color. I enjoyed this date. God damn it, why did I say gate? Wow. Date. You are a very lovely guy. I would love to go on more dates with you if you want, you said, putting your hand out for a handshake. His smile grew large, and you could see his cheeks tint to a soft lilac color. He took your hand and shook it. If it's not too much to ask, may I hug you? I just want to show you some affection. If not, that's okay as well. I don't want to make you uncomfortable after a first date. You giggled at his soft demeanor. You opened your arms up, and his eyes lit up. He then kneeled and hugged you. He was surprisingly soft, but that might be because of the clothes he was wearing, and warm. You stayed hugging him for a while before letting go. He smiled and stood back. He waved goodbye and headed out. You had a smile stuck on your face. This couldn't have been any more perfect. You headed out as well to your apartment. Once you were laid down onto your bed after changing into a... Hold on. I need to change this. There we go, that's the right word. Once you laid down onto your bed after changing into a large shirt and shorts, you got a notification from your phone. You checked it, and it was Casey. He is. This is my, headcanon of Casey, where he's actually not dead. And he's a father figure and shit. He's so silly. So silly. Anyways. I had a wonderful time as well. If you want, we can go on a walk or to the library for our next date. Sorry if I'm coming off strong. I'm just excited to hang out with you again. You are an even a more amazing person than I could have ever imagined. Casey, Heart. He was so silly. You ended up texting him, staying up later than you thought you would, planning your second date together already. You were so happy that you really hit it off with him. After an hour, you finally said goodnight and put your phone away to go fall into the slumber that has been nipping at your mind. We are now switching it up to Casey's perspective. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're switching it up, fellas. Wait, what? Casey died? Yeah, Casey's dead. So basically, fucking Blood Moon went to Casey and he's like, "You're a terrible father. I hate you. You're so soft. And you work in a soup kitchen and you have a stupid Tinder profile. We hate you. We hate you." And he's just like, "You know what? You're just a tool. You should have never been born." I'm just kidding. He never said that. He's just like, "You can change, you know. You can be like me." He's like, "I don't want to be like you, you stupid old man." And then he gouges out Casey's eyeballs. Anyways, hi, Ink Time Rose. I hope you guys liked my stupid Bloodman voice. How's it going, Ink Time Rose? I'm reading my fanfic that I wrote about Casey because Casey doesn't have enough fanfics. I don't know, man. I don't know, ink time. You already know my fucking... You already know that this place is silly as hell, dude. You already know my lives are kind of quirky sometimes. They're quirky as hell. Welcome back, Moondrunk. My blood moon voice was so accurate. Thank you. That's actually really nice to hear. Thank you. Anyways, continuing this silly little KC fanfic. This is in KC's perspective now. So you get to see how this silly little guy thinks about you. What's going on in Sun and Moon Show, please? Do you want me to go on a fucking rundown? Jesus Christ. I will go on a rundown. Me or who? I think they're talking about you, Moondrunk. That's some nice inks there, buddy. Anyways. Alright. Here's a quick rundown of the whole fucking Sun and Moon Show thing in like a few minutes. So, I don't know where you stopped at, but basically, I'm gonna go to like... So, alright. So, after Eclipse got fucking shot at in the other universe from, in Solar's universe from Moon, he was basically begging and pleading for, I should go even more. So, after Eclipse got the fucking star, he started going on a thingy where he's like, I'm gonna mess with you and your brother and your stupid little sister. And he went on this whole tangent about, like, you know, just messing with them. But that was probably his only purpose. And when he finally got done with that, he was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this goddamn star. So he's just going on to being depressed. And he's like, why was I built? Why was I born? I hate you. Why was I born? And he goes on his stupid emo little face like, I feel sorry for me. Grr, rough. Anyways, and then so the star is slowly eating at him because it needs power for itself, and basically later on he finds out that Monty is making Lunar again, and Lunar is being made in space. So in space, so then fucking Eclipse is like, nah, you can't do that. And so he kind of locks Monty out of his own space station. And so once Lunar was ready to be rebuilt again, Puppet had to go and grab Lunar. And it was in this limbo, weird looking dream thing where Puppet had to go through this thing and retrieve Lunar. And when he retrieved Lunar, Lunar finally came back. But Lunar first had to hear the voice of the person who literally killed him. And that's so cool, right, guys? Anyways, later on, I'm also going into the Lunar and Earth show shit with the Sun and Moon show because they correlate with each other and it sucks. Anyways, so Sun and Moon are happy that Lunar is back because yay, brother, yippee. Yeah, and then Eclipse is just like trying to tell everyone that, hey, Lunar is going to cause the end of the world, you guys. He's gonna end up bringing our demise. Yeah, because Lunar can hear stars calling to him, and he started spacing out a lot because of that. Lunar and Earth started their own show, blah 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 blah. Anyways, building a satellite in Solar's universe to basically kill Eclipse, and Solar would, because he's an Eclipse, he was going to be in that universe, so he's like, I'm okay with dying, I don't have a purpose here anyways. And so there was that. So when it came to it being time of eclipse to die, basically, Sun has star power. And he basically had to teach that to Moon because Moon didn't remember what the fuck magic and fucking star power is. And they were basically explaining it like fucking Dragon Ball Z fucking shit. Anyways, yeah, so lunar fucking, fucking, what's it called? Dragon Ball Z Eclipse into the ball pit, and Eclipse goes into Solar's dimension where he sees Moon. He gets stuck in the little barrier, and Moon gets to yell at him, say his final words to him, and Eclipse is just begging and pleading and saying, asking Moon to please spare him and let him help them, because Lunar is going to be the end and the demise of everyone, and he's gonna get everyone killed. And Moon's like, shut your bitch ass up. Oh yeah, also with Solar, Moon pushed Solar into the ball pit so that Solar didn't get killed in the of the satellite. So then basically Moon fucking kills Eclipse in that universe, and he can't come back at all because he was killed in another universe. Yeah. So then we're going on to the rest of the things. Ruin comes to be because why the fuck not? Ruin's the new antagonist, and he basically is like, ooh, I will kill you all. I love tricks and games, and I'm going to kill every single one of you. And he's British. Anyways, so it becomes a whole, like, ordeal and threat to Sun and Moon. And then this little shit, Ruin, rebuilt fucking Blood Moon. And Blood Moon is just like, kill, we love to kill, why did you reborn us? And he makes Blood Moon go to Sun and says, why hello there, Sunny boy. Wow. And he's just like, I'm back, hello. And yeah, and then Blood Moon is to target people but not the mains, because then that isn't going to ruin silly little British plan. At one point, Blood Moon, broke Lunar's arm in front of Earth, and Earth started beating the shit out of him because she's like, don't you hurt my brother! How dare you hurt my brother! You are a piece of poo-poo. On God, don't you hurt my brothers! Don't you hurt Lunar! Lunar is my little brother. Please don't hurt him. And so, yeah, later on, Ruin's plan, blah, 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 Blood Moon, Ruin shenanigans. Then Blood Moon gets to have his revenge, and he gets to fucking beat the absolute living shit out of Earth. Oh yeah, I forgot! Lunar hears stars. He hears voices. And, basically, he was right. He gets visited by 2 stars named Gemini together, but they're separate beings named Castor and Pollux. We love Castor and Pollux, aka Gemini. Anyways, Lunar has star power. He is a literal star being, technically. And, so Castor and Pollux are like, we're gonna train you and stuff because we need to know if you are a threat to us or if you can help us. And he's like, what? Yeah. Anyways, there's that whole thing. Star beings exist. So many new characters. Anyways, yeah, so Blood Moon gets to fuck up Earth's shit and gets to beat the ever-living life out of her, because he fucking jumped her from the goddamn roof while she was walking, and she was like, no, please don't kill me. I'm gonna fucking kill you, beat the shit out of you, and dare you put your stupid hands on me. And yeah, then that's how Earth gets her new body. Whoa, so silly. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ruin had the plan of blowing up the fucking daycare. So he puts a goddamn bomb in the goddamn ball pit, and he's like, you have 10 minutes to leave. And the fucking daycare blows up, and then here comes the Ruin and Blood Moon show. Yeehaw! Got the Blood Moon and Ruin show, and yeehaw! And so we have that whole thing. And then Blood Moon's suspecting of, like, oh, I think this stupid little ruined sun man, I don't know what the fuck his name is, British man, I think we have weaknesses in our bodies. And Solar's like, yeah, you do have weaknesses in your bodies. I will fix you if you help me. And he's like, fine. And so Blood Moon works with Solar, with, oh yeah, in the middle of, like, that whole thing of, like, the Ruin and Blood Moon show, Casey gets his little shit beaten in, by Blood Moon, because Blood Moon's a little pissy crybaby, and he was like, how dare you be a stupid soft boy, not a bad boy. Basically that. Bro pulled a fucking nifty, he's like, not a bad boy. And so he fucking kills Casey to obliteration. Yeah, he goes on a little temper tantrum. Going back, Solar helping Blood Moon fix his body. And Ruin's just like, hi there. And Blood Moon kind of helps Solar with killing Ruin, technically, or curing him, because they don't want to kill Ruin, per se. And so we have this cool little, epic little battle where Blood Moon is kind of like facing Ruin, and he's just like, face me, you old British man. And so Ruin is trying, oh yeah, Ruin basically fucking freezes Blood Moon's body. And Blood Moon's just like, let us go, you stupid British man. You eat beans on toast. And Ruin's just like, oh, you know. And then Ruin gets cured by getting fucking shot. Ha ha. Ha ha. And so he's kind of cured. And then Blood Moon gets unfrozen. And he's like happy. And then he fucking runs away. Yeah. So then we have just like a confused little British boy who loves the song. Fucking, oh yeah, Ruin has a weird obsession with the song You'll Be Back. Time will tell. I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. And that fucking song. And yeah. Then Ruin is just a silly little shark boy for a while. And Blood Moon is a fucking problem. Oh yeah, Stitch Wraith, I forgot, existed once Ruin came to be with the Ruin and Blood Moon show. Yeah, Stitch Wraith exists in the fucking Monty and Foxy show. Yeah, Ruin was working with Stitch Wraith at one point, and then later on, Blood Moon was like, I hate you, Stitch Wraith. Where? Well, no, he didn't actually hate Stitch Wraith, because there's this stupid little fox thing. Yes, it is the fucking fox. Fucking Tails.exe doll that they used that basically is telling Blood Moon, I can protect you, I will help you if you help me defeat the Stitch Wraith. And he's just like, fine, I hate you. Wah. Yeah. Anyways, later on, Blood Moon fucking tries finding the Stitch Wraith. He gets his shit rocked and has to retreat. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I think that's most of it. No, that's not the end. I'm not talking about that. I'm trying to reculate. Yeah. We don't see Blood Moon for a while. Oh yeah, the creator was the fucking Tails.exe doll little shit. Yeah. And then so there was that. Stitch Wraith messes with like Monty and Foxy, then he messes with Earth at one point. It makes her fucking shut down. Oh yeah, Earth is going on a fucking insane little trip. Basically, Earth, anytime anybody is saying anything bad or like mentions their father, she fucking blacks out. and it's just like, no, get away from me. Going on like these blackouts and going insane because she's like, I don't remember any of it. I'm sorry. I don't want to forget, but I can't remember. And yeah, so she's basically going insane. But basically, creator put up the Forgore. Oh yeah, Forgore exists. So when creator gave Earth her new body, he implanted this silly little chip called Forgore that basically is a chip to make anything that is bad about the creator, aka just creator, anything bad about him, Earth will forget. That is his intention, that is his name. He is a stupid fucking big eraser with big eyes and feet. Yeah. So there's that. Anyways, Forgore gets amped up a lot more to making Earth forget, and it makes her go on these wild tangents. Yeah. And then we don't see Blood Moon for a while. Blood Moon works with Stitch Wraith at one point, making a plan, yada yada. Then Eclipse fucking resurrects. Yeah. Eclipse is back. Where the fuck did he come from? I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're still trying to figure that fucking shit out. So yeah. Eclipse is back. Yeah, Eclipse was basically William Afton at this point. And so he's just like, I'm back.